Ever wondered what foods might be causing your inflammation? It's a question that many of us don't ask ourselves nearly enough. Inflammation, the body's natural response to injury or infection, can become chronic if continually triggered by the foods we consume. Our diet, the daily collection of foods we choose to eat, plays a significant role in managing inflammation. Like it or not, there are certain foods that can cause or even worsen inflammation in our bodies. They might be everyday items, hiding in plain sight in our pantries or fridges, silently stirring the pot of inflammation. From this episode, we embark on a journey to identify these hidden culprits. We'll be counting down the top 5 inflammatory foods, shedding light on how they contribute to inflammation, and offering healthier alternatives to consider. So, stay tuned as we unveil the top 5 foods that may be causing inflammation in your body. Kicking off our countdown at number 5, we have refined sugar. Now, we all know sugar makes our treats taste sweet, but did you know it also adds a dash of inflammation to your system? That's right, consuming refined sugar can cause a sudden spike in your blood sugar levels, which in turn triggers an inflammatory response in your body. This is because your body sees this sudden increase as a threat and reacts accordingly, leading to inflammation. And where might you find this sneaky inflammatory agent? Well, refined sugar is commonly found in items we consume daily, like sodas, candies, and pastries. It's also a hidden component in many processed foods, making it even harder to avoid. So, next time you reach for that sugary treat, remember it could be fueling your inflammation. Moving on to number 4 on our list, we have refined carbohydrates. These are not your body's best friends, especially when it comes to inflammation. You see, refined carbohydrates, unlike their unrefined counterparts, lack fiber. This deficiency can cause your blood sugar and insulin levels to spike rapidly, and when this happens, it triggers an inflammatory response in your body. Let's put it into perspective. Imagine eating a slice of white bread, some pasta, or a bowl of white rice. These are all common sources of refined carbs. As you savor each bite, your body is working overtime to process these foods, leading to an increase in blood sugar and insulin levels. And, in turn, this can set off inflammation. So next time you reach for that white bread sandwich or a heaping plate of pasta, remember this: they might be causing more harm than good. Think twice before loading up on those white bread sandwiches, they might be causing more harm than good. Coming in at number 3, we have processed meats. Now, when we say processed meats, we're talking about your sausages, hot dogs, and yes, even that beloved bacon. These meats often harbor a high level of inflammatory compounds, one of which is known as advanced glycation end products, or AGEs for short. AGEs are compounds that are formed when proteins or fats combine with sugar in the bloodstream. They're naturally present in uncooked animal-derived foods, and cooking methods like grilling, frying, and roasting can significantly boost their levels. This might sound like scientific mumbo-jumbo, but the upshot is that AGEs can cause inflammation, and have been linked to numerous chronic diseases. Now, we're not saying you need to nix these meats from your diet entirely, but perhaps consider moderation. Maybe swap out that daily bacon breakfast for a veggie-packed omelet or a bowl of oatmeal topped with fresh fruit. After all, your body will thank you in the long run. So you might want to rethink that daily bacon breakfast? Just missing the top spot at number 2, we have trans fats. Now, these are a type of dietary fat that's been associated with heart disease and inflammation. Unlike some fats, which can be beneficial to our health, trans fats are a big no-no. The trouble with trans fats is that they're known to increase levels of low-density lipoprotein. That's the bad cholesterol, while decreasing levels of high-density lipoprotein, the good cholesterol. This imbalance can contribute to inflammation, clogging up your arteries and increasing your risk of heart disease. And where might you find these troublesome trans fats? Well, they're often lurking in fried foods, fast food, and certain baked goods. Yes, that means your favorite burger, fries, and donuts might be packed with these inflammation-causing fats. So, next time you're tempted by fast food, remember it's packed with inflammation-causing trans fats. Let's make healthier choices and keep our bodies happy and inflammation-free. And finally, the number 1 food that can cause inflammation in your body: alcohol. Yes, you heard it right. Our top culprit is none other than the life of the party and the bane of the morning after: alcohol. You see, alcohol in moderate amounts can have some health benefits, but when consumed excessively, it can lead to inflammation. How does this happen, you might ask? Well, when you drink alcohol, it's like throwing a wrench into the complex machinery of your body's functions. It disrupts the gut, affecting the balance of bacteria and leading to a condition known as leaky gut. This means that toxins and bacteria can slip through the intestinal wall and enter the bloodstream, triggering inflammation. But the gut isn't the only victim here. Excessive alcohol can also wage war on your liver. The liver is responsible for detoxifying alcohol, but when it's overloaded, it can't keep up. This leads to a buildup of toxins, resulting in liver inflammation, which is as painful and dangerous as it sounds. Moreover, alcohol can also affect your immune system's function. It can trick your immune system into thinking it's under attack, prompting an inflammatory response. This is why, after a night of heavy drinking, you might wake up feeling like you've been hit by a bus. That's your body reeling from the inflammatory response. Now, we're not saying you should completely abstain from alcohol, but moderation is the key. Like many things in life, too much of a good thing can be harmful. An occasional glass of wine or a beer isn't likely to cause harm, but regular, heavy drinking could be another story. It could be silently fueling the fires of inflammation in your body, leading to a host of health issues down the line. So while an occasional drink might not hurt, regular and excessive consumption could be fueling your inflammation. Remember, it's always better to be safe than sorry when it comes to your health.